Welcome back, Phoenix Nation. We are on episode 19, and this is Razor with Burly Dad Gaming. And we are in bowl week number 1 of season 2. And the Phoenix are scheduled to play the New Mexico Lobos. And as you can see, the Phoenix are ranked number 20. So we are looking to end our second season being ranked in the top 25 at the end of the season, which would be a huge accomplishment for this team. We had the opportunity to bring home a MAC championship, which unfortunately did not happen last week as we lost to Miami pretty handily, I might add, I believe. So, yeah, it was disappointing, but at the same time, Miami had a really good team and we just could not get it done. So it's time to round out this season. We're 10-3, which is I never would have guessed that we would have had 10 wins in season 2 by season 2. So that's a huge accomplishment as well. So let's get this game out of the way. And we're going to jump into the off-season stuff and see what's going to happen here, as I have a little sneaky suspicion this team's going to change a lot this year. I think I went through the signings last week and we checked devs. We had 1 star dev and I think 5 impacts. So it was a little not very impressive, I guess, to say. I was really hoping that some of these, so we got 4 stars, and out of those 4 stars, what do we got here? I think we got 1 impact out of them. So he's normal, impact, normal, and impact. Okay, so 2 of the 4 are impacts, but we did not get any stars out of those. Our only star was Mr. Anderson here on the D tackle. But that's a huge spot where we needed to add some firepower to. So I'm glad we have a star dev D tackle, and hopefully he can progress and develop nicely for us. But yeah, a little sad too with some of these wide receivers, both decent receivers, but unfortunately they're both normal. Impact on our tight end, who is a JUCO sophomore. I only went after him really because he was interested. I usually don't go after gritty possession tight ends. They are usually not very good for the schemes that I tend to like to run. But yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. I'm a little disappointed in some of the recruits. Not a lot of firepower from what I can tell. So, but we still do have the transfer portal, and being 10-3 this year, maybe 11-3 by the time we go into the portal, maybe we'll get a few extra guys to look at our team. I'd love to nail a flashy wide receiver and halfback this season. I really want to focus more on the offense. We got to get some pieces set in place for Mr. Achilles Smith to move forward with here for the next couple of seasons. So let's get this done and over with. Really don't care if we win or lose this game, to be honest with you. It's kind of a moot point at this time. We'll just go all whites. That's fine. So this is practically a home game for New Mexico, as it's right next door to them. But it would be pretty cool to get this winning, get 11 wins on the season. That might actually be huge. I didn't even think of this, but that might actually be huge for our prestige rating. If we could jump up to a 2.5 star or a 3 star even, that could be huge for recruiting purposes for next year. And actually, they'd probably even help us this season with Portal. And we'll see how we do today with the offense. I might rethink our playbook going into next season, depending on how. Because if we don't have a running back like Tyson, see that third down conversion, 41%, that's not good. I'd like to find something a little more passer friendly that Achille can run. Because with him being a pocket passer, he's not a fast pocket passer. I really don't want him running read option stuff. But unfortunately, almost every playbook has that in there, and they always tend to run it at the wrong times. At least as far as I'm concerned. Scotty Humphrey's still there. He's a good running back. Well, our defense is looking a lot like it did last week again. I hate those delayed corner blitzes. They're just too slow. Just way too slow. And he overthrows, so we got a 3rd and 10. Let's go D, hold him to the field goal. No pressure at all, wide open wide receiver. Yeah, it wouldn't shock me if we lose this game too. Because we had such a long winning streak. And everything comes in streaks in this, it seems. So if you have a long winning streak, you usually run into a long losing streak. Or at least more than one game. So we have quite a few seniors today that are playing their last game with the Phoenix. Here's one, Mr. Keontae Tyson. He will definitely be missed. He was a fun player to watch. I'm not going to lie, I would have really wanted to see more from him, but not saying that his career was terrible or anything, but he had a lot of potential, and I think we only really saw it in one game where he blew up for like 220 yards or something. But I mean, I think you can see his potential just like on that pass right there. You know, he kind of cuts and goes right around the cornerback and, you know, makes something out of nothing. There's a nice catch. Who was that? That's Foreman. I believe Foreman is a senior as well. So he'll be gone. Riley Williams, the tight end that we picked up in the portal, he'll be gone. And Tyson with a nice run up the middle. 3 rushes, 20 yards. Strickland in the game, catches 1, picks up 7. So the Phoenix are in the red zone. And Tyson is hit and brought down for nothing. So we got a 3rd and 3. See, this will be the time when they'll call a read option. But they didn't, and we pick up the first down. Nice play, Scooter Page with the catch. So 1st and goal from the 9.5. That was a decent run. I thought he was going to score, though. And see, there's a read option. You can't run down here to begin with, but yet they call read options all the time. So frustrating. And now you can see they're in pass coverage, but we're going to pass. I don't know what happened there. Looked like he was open. And the Phoenix are going to settle for a field goal. See, that's the problem with this team. They move the ball fine, but they can't score touchdowns. That's why I gotta figure out something to switch, because I just don't understand why they're not scoring touchdowns when they get within the red zone. So we get to the end of the first quarter. New Mexico is up 7-3 over the Phoenix. And stat-wise, pretty even, 82 to 83 in yards. Oh, pick that off. We need some coverage guys on the back end. I think that's our problem. I think we got one back there, but even he hasn't made that many plays. And boom. Caught right in the middle. First down. 3rd and auto. So he stopped on third and inches. So here comes the sneak, and they got it. And we can't stop New Mexico. What's going on? Good hit by Mackey. Got a 3rd and 4. Another conversion. just don't understand why our edges can't get off those blocks when they go wide like that. They stay engaged in the blocks. I just don't get that. It's like the running back's by you. You can turn around and just run. Why are you staying engaged? Well, I was hoping to get a bowl win here because then at least the bowl record would be 1-1. But it looks like we might be staring 0-2 bowl record in the face here. 0-3 in the postseason period. Come on, guys. Let's get some blocking. Well, they got the first down. Bostic with the diving catch. Coming up on the 2-minute warning here. There's just no room to run at all. Our lineman didn't even put a hand on the guy. And he like swerved right through. It was so weird. Look at, didn't even put a hand on him. He just ran in between the two linemen. So now it's 3rd and 16. And of course we drop it. Wow. The team has done nothing the last 2 weeks. I love how the computer catches those. You will never catch them, but it's like a 50-50 shot for the CPU. Wow, you give up a touchdown here, you might as well, it's game over. Oof. That guy got drilled, but still held on. Third and goal. Probably give up the touchdown here. Yep. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it, I totally forgot to look at New Mexico's team and rating and adjust our aggressiveness and so forth if needed. So I know I was running. Miami was a little bit better than us, so I know I turned down the aggressiveness. And that's probably one of the problems with this week's game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're just torching us. Yeah, it's pretty much over. Unless the EA has their huge second half comeback victory for us here. Come back and win like 24 or 27-24. Nice play. Oh, of course. I think he got a foot down. Oh, yeah. He gets his toe. His toes hit before his heel hits. That's a catch. Yeah, damn right. Damn right, that's a catch. Excuse me. Well, we're moving the ball. We need a touchdown here to even give ourselves a chance. Just not getting too much big stuff. So, got a big blitz coming. Nice check down. Pick up a 7. But yeah, we definitely need a touchdown here to give us a chance here. Blitz coming. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Should have checked it down. So another field goal, and so we're on the hash. So could very well miss this. He's got it. Unfortunately, that's so minimal. Need a D to step up too. Get us a turnover or 2. If that's too much to ask. He was open. So 3rd and 9. Can we please not do a third auto? We need that ball back. Yeah. D stops him. It's the second half switcheroo. Man, those guys just fly through the line. Well, here comes your QB sneak. Are you kidding me? And they're not going to go, and they're going to punt. Unbelievable. It's amazing how many times that sneak does not work. But for some reason, it works almost every time for the CPU. Oh my lord. That was a huge hole. Need a turnover. Oh, there's a good hit, but could not cause the fumble, unfortunately. Holy crap, he just blew through that line. Bring him down. Kevin Wynn is injured. Not like you've done anything today anyways. Our starting best D tackle. Well, at least they're punting. Just get down, don't fumble. See, it's weird because on that run, he looks like he has wheels. But most of the time when he runs, he doesn't look very fast at all. Look at Strickland. Wonder why Tyson's not in. They're running. I can't remember if Strickland is our third down back or not. Yeah, just getting outgained. So 1 quarter to go. What's the Phoenix? Phoenix got any fight in them? They're going to get a touchdown here, get it back in within 1 score. It's like, dude, you had 3 seconds. You could see the blitz coming. Just get rid of it. Or move. Stick with the catch. So we got a 3rd and 3. We're in field goal range, but we can't take a field goal here. They give it to Strickland on the draw, and he picks up the 1st down. But we got to get a touchdown quick here. Well, I guess we don't have to, but the quicker the better. Save a little more time. Williams on the catch. 2nd and 2. I wonder if Tyson got hurt because Strickland's out there a lot, and I don't know what happened there. Well, we got the touchdown. John Cash with the touchdown. Seriously though, very disappointed with him this year. I expected him to to be better. So that's 10 points for the Phoenix in the second half, 0 for New Mexico. That would correlate with the EA Sports who's going to win in the second half scenario. Lots of second half comebacks in the game. Not every time, but it happens very often. Oh. See, like, I think it's just, I don't know. It looks like our line is just slow. We need some more. We need some more oomph. Third and auto. Whenever we don't want it to happen. Come on, D. Get a turnover. Taj looks like he might have hurt himself really bad there. I can't remember who I have in for his backup either. Third and auto. Do we even have a sack today? I don't think we do. Our D's been super quiet. No turnovers, no sacks. Third and 4. I mean, that clock is just ticking too. Come on. Oh, I thought he caught that. Well, Phoenix have a shot. Need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie this game. There you go, Riley. Don't be afraid to put a stiff arm into the face mask of that small little defender. I mean, that's the one thing about him. He's 275 pounds. I thought he'd be trucking people over, but he really doesn't break tackles at all. I guess that's not his game. There's Scooter Page. Scooter's always there to make a play when you need one. I don't know where Foreman's been today. I think he's only got like one catch. There's Bostic with a pickup of 8 or 9. So we're past the 2-minute warning, and now we gotta use timeouts. But yet they run the ball. Oh, another gratuitous injury timeout. Now, do they take one of ours? No, they don't. Interesting. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, I swear. He's open. Oh, There was two guys open. We couldn't hit either of them. Bostic with another catch. He's having a somewhat decent game today. Plenty of time, don't worry about it. But you don't want to get sacked. And now we're just letting time run, which is fine. I mean, there is plenty of time. So what's it going to be? 3rd and 4? He's open. He's got it. John Cash with another touchdown. That's 2 in a day. How about that? I don't think he had... Did he have 2 on the season? Maybe. So, I mean, here, it's going to come down to this. We need this 2-point conversion. Oh, I need to run a stupid option play, like I said. That's like one of the worst calls you can call down here. I swear to God. And that'll be game. Well, they tried. I'm very surprised we lost to New Mexico, but is what it is. I don't know, did we turn the ball over or have anything at least? I don't think we did. Actually, I have 1 more yard than them as well. Well, the rushing game was pretty absent. Passing game was good enough. Yeah, no turnovers. Let's look at... Yeah, 3rd down, they were 7 for 10. That hurts. Especially considering, I believe at the beginning they were 41% just like us, so... let's look at their QB because he was lights out and he's only a 79 overall. 20 of 29, 205, 2 touchdowns, no picks. I don't know. Humphrey, I said, was pretty good. Yeah, look at him. He's 84, lots of badges. He played good. 17 carries, 75 yards. Even Cade even scrambled well for them. Yeah, 3 for 71. Yeah, these are just 70, mid-70s wide receivers, and somehow they all, like, torched us. Blocking, 72, 77, 72, 74, 67. But yet, somehow, we could get no pressure on their QB. Defense, I don't even need to look at their defense. Their defense just... Look at all those tackles for losses. And look at these defenders and what's their best. Jordan Shaw, 84 quarterback. That's their best player. Yeah, 3 sacks from... One from a 66, 71, 77. I don't know. Let's look at our stats, I guess. Kelly Smith, 23-30, 76%, 252 touchdowns. I mean, it's not a bad day, but it's just... He doesn't... I guess he's just consistent. He doesn't do anything that's like... There's no wow factor at all. Foreman, 1 for 19. That's another reason we lost. And defense, what do we got here? Tosh Coles had 10, Mackey had 9, the usual. 5 TFLs. We said no sacks, no turnovers. I don't know. Not very impressed. Let's just put it that way. The last 2 games look like a different team. So yeah. So Green Bay ends up 10-4. We're probably not going to be ranked anymore. And let's just get her going. Ooh, new job offers. What do we got? Head coach of Kansas. Yep, looks like anybody can be a head coach at Kansas. Did I see that? Look at that. Would have been an outstanding game to watch. Playoff nail biter. Pittsburgh 55, Penn State 52. I mean, you have an interstate rivalry. Plus, they get matched up in the CFP, and then they play a game like that. That would be awesome to watch. Moving on to bowl week 3. So let's look and see where we're at. How many of the... Only the number 1 team went on. 2, 3, and 4 all got knocked off. I mean, there's some pretty good teams there, though. Texas beat Oregon out. Oklahoma lost to Texas A&M. Looks like there's some good games. Georgia beat Alabama. Pitt beat Duke. So Pitt versus Texas, Georgia versus A&M. I'm going to say it's going to be a Georgia-Texas championship game. Let's go with that. Ooh. I want to look at this before I forget to look at it. All Americans. I'm pretty sure we didn't get anybody on the national. Would be my guess. Maybe on the freshman. Oh, we did. We got 2. So we got right edge Trent Harris. And we got D tackle Anthony Tull. How about that? So we got 2 guys on the freshman. Not bad. And let's see if we got... So Keontae Tyson. Ty Hawkins is in Kent State. Ugh. Keontae Tyson is first team conference. I'm just going to say all conference. I don't understand why they call this all Americans, because they're not. All Americans are first, second team for national. This should be like all conference. Popeye Williams, all conference right edge. Javante Mackey, all conference Mike. And Noah Collins Jr. is all conference cornerback. So Mackey could be back. Popeye's gone. Noah's gone. And Tyson's gone. So there's 3 seniors on there that are going to be gone. Second team, do we get anybody? Anthony Tull. So he's a freshman. So I wonder if that's going to help him. He had a really good season for being a very low overall. And quarterback Tracy Hill, who's a senior as well. So yeah, we're losing our two best corners. Both of them were transfers that we got in last year, and they really helped. And then freshmen, we got Trent Harris, Anthony Tull, same guys, and that's it. Nobody else. So that's it for the All-Americans. Coach Carousel. So they're still giving away jobs? No, we don't. We didn't get offered. And the one weird thing about this game too is that with the whole coach carousel, they haven't somehow been able to adapt coordinators getting offered positions. I think it's weird because if your head coach leaves and you say you did well, like we did this year, say our head coach leaves to take a different job, why wouldn't they offer it to Jordy, for example? I mean, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. Maybe it's not the most exciting or number one thing that would happen, but I don't know. And I am right. It is a Georgia Texas matchup in the championship. I'm going to go with Georgia winning it. Georgia's a beasting game, but I mean, Texas kind of is too. But it seems Georgia usually is year in, year out, always a powerhouse. Okay, so we got a level up. That's good to see. So let's see who won. And the winner is Georgia. 41-35. Looks like that would have been a great. So they were in back-to-back national championships, even though they lost Nebraska last year. But yeah, Georgia's always in there. I guess we should check to make sure our coach didn't leave. Not like it matters because there's nothing we can do about it. And we got no saying who gets hired. And no, he did not leave. So that's good. Top stories. We don't have probably anything. I'm just going to look at my upgrade points here. I don't think I want to. I think right now I'm going to keep. I kind of want to keep them to go either motivator or tactician. Probably motivator. So I got those up to where I wanted to. I might, I'm just going to get this out of the way. Running backs. I want some points in there anyways, so I might as well just get it done with. I don't think there's anything. I guess we could. Why don't we take a look at season stats just to see how our guys ended up? So Mr. Achilles Smith, 72% completion. That's great. 3,000 yards. That's decent. 18 touchdowns, 7 picks. That's the thing is that we got to get him more touchdowns. So I think we might have to switch playbook. How many sacks did he take? 42 sacks. That's a problem. Is it all line? Probably most of it. But I think some of it is him too. Just not getting rid of the ball. But yeah, 10% sack. That's high. So 42 sacks. We got to do something about that. So maybe we need to focus on some line. Maybe in the transfer in the portal too. Rushing. Tyson, 165 carries, 1,124 yards, 9 touchdowns. Good season for him. 11 runs of 20 plus. That's huge. He had a 92 for a long, and he did not fumble all year. So, yeah. Strickland, 65 for 232. That's way too many carries for him. Not sure why he had that many carries. But a 3.6, and he's a senior. He's gone too, so I don't have to worry about him. So right now, Javion Grant's the leader in the clubhouse, moving forward. Receiving wise, Javion Foreman, who's a senior, going to be gone. 55 catches, 829, 3 touchdowns. Not bad. Bostic, another senior transfer who came in. 58 catches, 773 yards, 5 touchdowns. Williams, 45, 552 and 2. Cash, 42, 421 and 4. So he's going to be our number 1 next year as of right now. Scooter, I think, is transferring. Tyson had 20 and 2. And Gunderson did not play. He's gone anyways. And Cameron Lewis right now is he'll be our starting tight end next year, which is, I'm a little nervous about that. So let's look at the snaps, guys, here. So 8 sacks for Kalen Franklin. He's gone. Evan McCullough is gone. Tremaine Coleman, a freshman. 3 sacks, not bad. That's how many pancakes? 68, 3 sacks allowed. That's actually pretty good for a freshman, 70 freshman. Max McClure's gone, and DeMarcus Perkins, who was a transfer who came in, who had a ton of pancakes. Wow, 85 pancakes. But gave up 5 sacks too. That's a lot of sacks for a center. So Mackey got over the 100 mark. 21 TFLs, tied with Popeye. Popeye 9 sacks. Tull had 8.5. Trent Harris had 5.5. Kevin Wynn had 4.5. 3.5 for Darius Jones Jr. Mackey had 2. CJ Miles had 2. How many interceptions? 2. Darius Jones and DeMarco Ward had 2. We had 2 touchdowns. And I'm not going to look at the kickers. Nobody cares about the kickers. So the good news is, if you are looking right now, we are in end of season recap, and the Phoenix ended the season at number 22. So we kept on to a ranking. I am hoping so bad that helps with prestige. I have no clue if it does or not. I would think it should. And we'll see what we got here. So playing style, we got O'Neal, Frost, and Bell looking to transfer out. I'd love to try to keep O'Neal, but it sure doesn't look like he's going to want to stay. Conference prestige, Mackey, Hardy, and Holland look like they want to leave. That sucks. Pro potential. Looks like we got a few there. Brand exposure. Playing time. Yeah. So it looks like we're going to have a few transfers. Here we go. Players leaving. So Deontay O'Neal is looking to transfer. I so want to keep him. He's an extremely low persuasion chance. We have 4 persuasions. I'm going to try to persuade. I mean, it's not even worth it to try to persuade him. Darius Jones. Has not been persuaded. Darius Jones is leaving. DeMarco Ward. Page can go. Check his blanks. Mr. Abamary. So these are normal. Can't believe we're losing Darius Jones. Normal. Devontae Mackey. Normal. I'm going to try to get him, but I don't think he's going to. Has not been persuaded. So I got one more. I'm going to try to get Mackey to come back, but no. We're 0 for 3. 0 for 3. That sucks. The 2 main guys that I talked about early on in the series, and both of them are gone by beginning of season 3. Deontay O'Neal and Darius Jones Jr. Sad to see, but not much I can do about it. That is the game, and that is how it played out. So, Draft results, pretty sure we didn't have anybody. We did not. So Tyson didn't even get drafted, which he should have. Williams didn't get drafted either. That means, wow. Interesting. Transfer portal and off-season recruiting. Let's take a look and let's see who is actually interested. So a lot of these, we're in the lead pretty easily. I don't think I'm going to put, except for Adrian Wall. He's a pure power too. Mr. Bacon. I remember what. Oh, wow. That yawn came out of nowhere. I apologize. Yeah, I remember my comment about Mr. Bacon. With a name like Bacon, he's got to be good, right? And that's why I went after him. So we got 23 guys on our board right now. So that means I got 13 possibilities of adding. So we do have 750 hours. We must have jumped significantly to get that many hours. All right. So recruiting board, prospect list. Let's go straight to the transfer portal. And let's just, for shits and giggles, go to this. And let's see what we can find. Playing time. Deshaun Bishop from Tennessee. But we are unfortunately 7th on his list. Zabian Brown, Boundary from California. I hate this when I have no pipelines on these guys. There's no way I'm going for this guy. I mean, I'm 5th. We are 5th on his list. And Colin Gill, free safety, but he's box. I don't want box. You know, I'm just going to take a wild stab. And you never know. Derek Simmons, left edge, pure power. Actually, he would be a guy I would use in a 3-4. I was deciding on that. I kind of want to go to a 4-3 multiple, which would be fine considering the personnel we have. I don't really have personnel to run a 3-4. So I think we're going to do that. So in that case, this guy he'd be a D tackle. He would be a D tackle, which we don't need. Jacoby Williams out of Texas. What does he need? Playing time. He's a junior. Another quarterback, which I really don't need. Brian Nelson II, playing style. He likes us. Where's he got us ranked 9th? I don't need any more corners. Cameron Dickey. Why is that name so familiar? Playing time. He's a junior. Okay, here we go. Tyree Adams, pass protecting left tackle. I like it. Championship contender. He's a junior, so that means he's gonna be a senior. We currently have a B+. These are the guys we might just have to go after right now. Colton Hood, bump and run corner. Likes our playing style, but we're not ranked. And then who's this? Is that guard? I can't. Strong safety, coverage specialist, Kerry Brown. He's from Florida. He likes playing style, so we're going to go after him too. So yeah, let's look at now. Let's look at what we need here. So we got quarterback. I was gonna say we're not full yet, are we? Mike Shankensky. Wow. No, I need young guys if we're getting a quarterback. PJ Hatter, Holden Brown, backfield creator. Rodney Tisdale Jr. That name sounds familiar. Jacksonville, Florida. He's a sophomore. So these guys were actually interested, huh? Dual threat, dual threat, dual threat. It just sucks because they're... Connor Burly. Aaron Noland? No. Marcus Tate? Michael Van Buren Jr. He's an LSU guy. I wonder if he's any good. I don't know. I think I'm going to have a lot of work to do for this portal. I really do. So there's nobody. I can't even, there's not even a 4-star even interested. And that's fine. So I wish here I could, we're going to go after him. I need wide receivers bad, I guess. And are there any that want to come here? Iverson Hooks, elusive route runner. Jackson Cook. Bubba Hampton, TJ Pride. Well, he's interested, so. Damn, there's a lot of guys on here first. Dwayne Early Jr., Speedster, Boston, Mass. Brendan McQueen. Derek Devine. He's younger, so I'm going to go after him. Is there any guards? Please tell me there's some guards that are interested. Nope. Actually, there's quite a few. Raw strength. I don't like raw strength. I'd rather have agile or pass protector. Here we go, guy from Wisconsin. Yeah, you can come. So we need outside linebacker, and we're going to need lots of mics. Ricky Williams. There you go. With a name like that, it's got to be good, right? Cam Weaver. Ooh, so we're maxed out. Dang. Come on. 90 throw power, 85 speed, 77 awareness. He's got pretty good stats. We're gonna definitely go after him. .360 acceleration, 92 carrying, 89. This guy's got some pretty good stats. He wants playing time. Oh, he was really slow. That's right. I just can't go after him. We need another running back. Only one running back was interested in us. Dang. Playing time, Richard Young. Richard Young, no way. I'm gonna try. I am going to try. Oh, jeez. Shifty. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. This guy's a, so do they both have A+ playing times? Yeah, they do. That guy's a beast. I hope we can get him. So we got 3 coming in already. Who's the... So Mr. Pride here should be the stud of them. 92, he's got 360 and sidestep. He doesn't have, he's a elusive route runner, so he'd be a good slot receiver for us, which we need. Brand exposure, unfortunately, but we're going to send the house. Dwayne Early, I don't have any pipelines with him. I mean, he's decent, but the fact that he has no badges or anything is kind of disappointing. Same with this guy. He's a freshman. I'm just going to dump 25 in them to let them know, hey man, I'm here. I don't know, guys. That's, I need a lot of holes filled, and I don't have enough hours to get all those holes filled, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. You usually find out the most in the first week, because we're going to find out who's interested, who's not interested. And if I can start pulling some hours off some of these guys, because nobody else is going after them at all, so I can get some of these hours back. So yeah, so our transfers are done here. I do this so that they are separate. So Xavier Brown, who was my number one guy I was going after, yeah, I knew Oregon's going after him, so he's nothing. We got to get those hours back. I was afraid of that. So we did make a huge splash here with Mr. Deshaun Bishop. We're in the running. I don't like not having a pipeline. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to contend, but I'm going to stay in it for at least another week. In fact, I probably should schedule, well, we can't schedule a visit yet, and we only have playing time, and that sucks, so I don't know anything else. Yeah, we're not catching that. Gary Brown, strong safety, denied us. We're off his list. Michael Van Buren, UMass. You're kidding me. He's going to pick UMass. Why is our playing time C+? That means he's not very good, huh? Because he is the only guy. That is shocking. So, we're close. I'm going to leave it for one more week. So TJ Pride, we are in the lead for, and brand exposure and championship contender. I have a feeling we can hard sell that. I don't know if that's it. I think it is. So Mr. Early, we are in the running. And it looks like everybody else, I don't know, New Mexico, that might be a hard pull. So this one, we are in the lead. So I'm going to pull that and go 50 here, and I don't know. I don't know if we can get him. So we got B+ and A+ championship contender. This might be stupid. We're going to do that. Zion Brown, close enough. I'm going to go 50 in on him. Jankowski, it looks like we're the only one. Great. I'm debating if I should pull back 25 or not. We'll leave it. This guy is, I'm going to dump 25 here. Ricky Williams. Yeah, we're never getting him. So I need more running backs. Man. It's just so hard finding guys sometimes. It's like, come on. Okay, so that guy we're going after. Young, we were after. We were 5th on his list, but everybody else went after him too. So who's got no offers? So here we go. Randall Wims, north-south receiver. Cole Pryor, backfield threat. Samuel Singleton Jr., a backfield threat from Florida State. I find that interesting. We're going to go after him. I'm going to offer this guy, but I'm not going to put any... Well, I got actually tons of time, so I am going to put 50 on him and just let it roll. Who did we lose? We lost the quarterback. I definitely need another cornerback. That might have been the wrong one to pick, but is there any other on here that I really want to get in that I should send? Yeah, so I think I'm going to have a lot more work ahead of me going into the last 2 weeks of this. So we're going to cut it off here. And depending on how tomorrow goes, I might jump on tomorrow night just to get us back through the off season and through training and up into the beginning of season 3 and see where our team is at. So thank you very much for joining me. Remember to check out the YouTube channel. All the series videos are posted over there if you want to go back and watch anything. And once again, I'm always asking for any kind of feedback you guys could give me. That would be great. So thanks for joining, and we will see you very soon. And we'll be moving into season 3 of the Phoenix Rising Dynasty. This is Razor. Thanks for joining, and I will talk to you later.